If I were to describe the EuCanImage project with 3 terms, I would say artificial intelligence, big data, and personalized cancer care. EuCanImage is a large-scale research project funded by the European Commission, which comprises 20 institutions, universities, hospitals, and companies across Europe and the United States. The goal is to develop new approaches to accelerate the development of artificial intelligence solutions for cancer care, in particular for diagnostics and treatment planning. And we will do this specifically by building new big data repositories of cancer imaging data, which will be provided for the developers and researchers in the field of artificial intelligence so they can develop and validate future solutions in the field.
EuCanImage project is planned for 4 years. During these 4 years, we'll collect immense database of over 25,000 imaging studies with clinical pathological data that is correlated with these images. So, apart from developing 8 different use cases, we hope that this platform will provide the tools and the database of images and clinical data for future research, future projects that can be exploited in the future.
One of the main challenges that we would like to address in this project is the challenge of data annotation. Specifically, before the cancer imaging data can be provided by the hospitals to the researchers, they need to be extracted from the hospital records. They need to be anonymized, prepared, curated, and annotated, which means the radiologists in the hospital need to visualize and explore the images, identify where the tumors and the lesions are, and label them.
We face a problem of different vendors, different protocols, different scanners, different imaging contrast media for the huge data set of almost 25,000 patients.
We'll solve this problem by developing computational tools and machine learning solutions that will accelerate this process. And this will be possible thanks to the development of these artificial intelligence solutions, which can only be developed with data. Data here is the oil, is the energy that will allow to develop these new technologies.
The EuCanImage consortium is very novel in the way it's executing this challenge. It is, as one of the first projects in the world, collecting this amount of data with this heterogeneity from so many centers and collecting it in a harmonized way at this speed and giving the ability for the medical doctors to annotate it.
Standardized data annotation provides the data sets that follow the same rules. So it's much easier for the AI developers to harmonize that data that is provided in a standardized way according to specific set of guidelines. To achieve this, we met several times with AI developers, with the platform developers, to make sure that our annotations will be just what they need to receive. So we managed to set standards for data annotation process and to make sure that all the centers follow the same standard that will be usable and replicable and applicable into AI algorithms.
We need an environment that has the capability to take in very large volumes of data. This is complex data, this is very sensitive data, so we need a smooth, automated way of taking in all of that data and structuring it, harmonizing it on a single platform. Then, beyond that, we need to give the user experience to the medical doctors. This needs to be very streamlined, fast, because the volumes we're dealing with can make this take weeks or months to work through. So it's very important from a technical perspective that this environment gives you a good ability to work fast in a precise way through the data sets.
So we are developing the tools in EuCanImage project that we could use in daily practice for radiology. The tasks are different depending on the use case, but in general we have the detection tools. So the tools that will help radiologists automatically detect the lesions and give a indication on the imaging study that there is something they have to concentrate on, they have to look at it, and they have to describe it. The second task is segmentation. So we can put like contours over the specific lesions to make it easier for the radiologist to assess the shape of the lesion. And the third task in general will be classification. Classification means that this tool will help them to learn what the particular lesion is. So to make an initial diagnosis or to support the initial diagnosis of the radiologist for the particular lesion found in the human body.
The tool itself has been designed in a very transparent way, so you can really see both what yourself are doing and what data you're contributing with, but also what other centers are doing and contributing with. So we try to build online a tool set that allows people to help each other, but also see who is doing what.
So I think one of the big challenges in such projects is to make sure that the doctors who will be final users of the tools that we are providing will trust the tool. We created a methodology that included those clinicians into the development pathway to make sure that we address all the needs and we make them understand how the systems work, how they are designed, to make it more trustable. And I hope that at the end of the project, when we develop specific tools, we will be able to show the doctors how they can use it and if it can be trusted and how you can increase the trust in such tools to decrease the workload in daily practice.
Ultimately, the EuCanImage project will develop artificial intelligence solutions that will enable earlier diagnosis of cancer, which means the patients will be identified earlier, at early stage, and also treated earlier. And the second benefit will be to develop artificial intelligence solutions that will allow also to pick the right treatment for each cancer patient. The treatment that will be the most ideal, the most optimal for that particular patient, and therefore that will increase the probability that the patient responds positively to the cancer and gets treated and recovers.
We have AI expertise in the room, we have data scientists, bioinformaticians, of course we have medical doctors, radiologists and surgeons in the room. We have software developers and companies around this that can together in a collaborative way build probably one of the most advanced solutions today.